guys, I hope you're good. What I'm going to talk to you about today are the best things about living on a boat. There are so many good things, but I decided I'd give you my top 5, which is kind of difficult to get it down to just 5, but we'll give it a go. So the first one is cleaning. Because the boat is so small, it doesn't take long at all to do the cleaning, like housework and stuff. You can do a full clean in like quarter of an hour, 20 minutes, probably less if you do it every day, which I don't. Because before I was living in quite a big 4-bedroom house, and it took absolutely forever to do the housework. It was never finished, so that's really cool that I can just get everything done in such a short amount of time and get on with things that I really want to be doing instead. The second thing is that you don't waste so much stuff. I'm a lot more conscious now about how much water I'm using because I'm filling up the tank myself. I'm having to pump the toilet out myself. So I'm just a bit more conscious about how much water I'm using, and being a bit more economical with things like that. And also because the space is limited, you can't buy loads of junk. Like you can't do so much impulse buying. The same goes for food as well. Because I've only got a really small fridge, I can't buy loads of stuff that I'm not going to use. Like wasting food has been a bit of a bad habit of mine in the past. So now I'm forced to shop more often and just buy what I need for the next day or so. The third thing, which probably is my favourite thing, is just it's so quiet. It's kind of not quiet now because there's a bit of a storm and the builders are doing some building. But generally it's really quiet. You don't feel at all like you're in the city, and you're just so close to nature as well. It's lovely just to be lying in bed and hear the coots calling to each other outside, or hear ducks pattering on the roof, or just be sitting there in the morning having your porridge and turn and look and there'll be a swan just swimming past looking back into your eyes. That's fantastic. I love that so much. The fourth thing is that it's always a conversation starter. It's kind of a novel thing for other people to know someone that lives on a boat. So people always ask questions. It always gives us something to talk about. It's really cool sometimes, like at work, if we're in a really tense meeting and we take a little break, then someone will always ask a question about the boat, and it just kind of lightens the mood a little bit. And another really cool thing about that is that when you live on a boat, you can just be as weird as you want and no one really questions it. Like everyone thinks I'm weird anyway, but now I've kind of got an excuse. It's like, oh well, that's just Lorna, she lives on a boat, she's weird, like no one's gonna come to your boat and say to you, why have you got roller skates in the bathroom? But people used to ask that in a house, like maybe I want to keep them in the bathroom. So yeah, you can get away with being a bit more weird when you live on a boat, which is good. And the final thing is that it moves. Oh, sneeze. It's not like a car. You can't just get up and turn the engine off and go whenever and wherever you want, no matter what the time. There are certain restrictions, like especially here we're inside a lock, which you have to book a day in advance with the lock keeper. But with a small amount of planning, you can just move your boat. People who are continuously cruising, they can move a bit more easily than I could. You know, it's just really great. You know, you can go on holiday and you don't have to worry about packing, you don't have to worry about transport, anything like that. You just go where you want, when you want, pretty much. And you've got everything that you need with you. You know, it's just a fantastic way you can get to see different parts of the country, or even just different parts of your own city. You could do that and still commute into work every day. You know, it's just fantastic to have that option and that freedom to do that. So those are my top 5 things. Let me know in the comments below what your favourite things are about living on a boat. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.